Little bit of psychic notes at the top of the week. This is going to be me talking with Spirit Team, also talking a little bit about some of the messaging that they have already given me. So let's go ahead and hit it. At the back end of last week, Spirit Team started babbling to me. I think this is Friday. Just started babbling to me about the de-encoding and the re-encoding. And you know, guys, we have been through the ringer. We have been through the ringer so much, and here they are like, de-encoding and re-encoding. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? People are just barely recovering from what they just went through, and you want me to go talk with them about de-encoding and re-encoding? So, like, okay, I had my fit. I had my fit on your behalf, so I got that out of the way. And then, we need to do a little bit of spiritual energy techie talk here. So one of the things that Spirit World was showing me that we have been doing, you know how intense it's been and how deep it's been, and like, you know, the sleep world and the dream world, and it's just been like, and the churn and the change, and like it's been in this really deep somatic, psychosomatic kind of space. And all Spirit Team has been saying to me about that has been like, you're getting prepared for what's coming in June, for what's coming in July. And I've been like, okay, that makes sense. Well, the messaging shifted on Friday, and that's when they started saying, on the back end of this, they started saying de-encoding to re-encoding. And so evidently this really deep churn of coding change and prep change, evidently a lot of what we've been going through has been de-encoding, like letting go of the stuff we no longer need, letting go of the encodement stuff in the DNA, in our body, in our light field, the scripting, you know, all the different scripting of lifetimes, all the different scripting of soul levels, soul contracts, you know, I do the soul contracts, all the different levels of like the DNA encodement that has like kept us moving along our planet, kept us in the walk on our planet to be able to do certain things and do it in certain kinds of ways. Spirit Team basically said to me, yeah, you guys have been going through the decoding. And my first thought was like, holy shit, if we've been going through decoding, meaning we've been releasing all of this old coding, and we haven't arrived into the new coding, there's a certain amount of walking around, bumping around in the dark, walking into the walls, not knowing how things work, not knowing how things are supposed to feel, not knowing how we're supposed to function, right? So this is me just getting in front of you and going, stop. If you've been in that deep space where you've like that churn and it's been challenging, it's like, oh, it has been heavy, you've been letting go of a lot of coding. And if you have felt like you don't know how things work, bumping around in the dark, you know, kind of feeling your way along the walls, that has to do with your new coding. Your new encoding has not shown up yet. And like me, again, on all of our behalf, this is me being a little bit pissy with Spirit Team of like, well, you could have told us a little better up front. Like, I do that occasionally. And that was my feeling on Friday, was like, oh my God, people have been going through the ringer and now this is the information. But on the top side of things, the good side of things, the feeling that I have is like that deep, sludgy, hard, awful work that we've been going through, like that's coming to an end. Like, I think we truly are in that space of like, I think we're going to feel a little bit of a lift. And the feeling that I get from Spirit Team is, be ready for the re-encodement, the new encodement, the new DNA scripting, the new cellular code scripting, the new light field scripting. And the feeling I get is there's more of a lift, and there's also more functionality, and there's more feeling of like, oh, I'm going to be able to see things now. Oh, I'm going to be able to do things now. Oh, it's going to be able to connect. And remember what I just said in my forecast a little while ago, timeline jumping, energy gateway stuff. It starts the top of June 1st. It starts the top of June. And so we literally are going to be stepping into new timelines, new coding, new energy gateways. It's all going to start coming to us. There's going to be a certain amount of lift. And mark my words, I also believe June is like this start of a whole other part of the revolution. I shit you not. I think that's part of it. We've been in this slow undercurrent of churn, of letting go of the old things, and the regime has been doing all of this nasty stuff, and all of our toxic stuff has been coming out. This is on the energy scene side, and it's been releasing. I mean, literally dumpster fire on fire floating down the river. That's been May. It really has been May, okay? June is like stepping out onto a new scene, feeling like, whew, I got my feathers a little bit better. Oh, I'm going to get my coding a little bit better. So this is me on these psychic notes going, this week right now is a great week to have a heads up for maybe still some of the de-encoding. Maybe that's still kind of moving out some because we got a lot of feeling your feels this week. But then be ready, just this gradual shift into a re-encodement at a whole other level that we haven't done before. This is also me kind of asking you to like be prepared or be ready or be connected into the uplift. Be ready to be in some kind of journey like that, because if you're like really attached to, low vibrational stuff or the drama or the trauma or all the old sludge leaving, like this is a great week to begin to go, that was then, this is now, and now we're stepping into some new space with this. We're stepping into some new space. And I can hear from spirit teams saying something right now about this is the revolution. People like me, people like you who are doing stuff like this, we're setting the groundwork of the light encodement that other revolutionaries can step out on. Like, this is our resistance. This is our work on the ground, on planet Earth at this time. This is our contribution into what is going on right now. And me, along with a lot of other psychics, what do we say? We say the energy happens first. The energy happens first before the physical shift and change happens. We're going to see that in June. June is the re-encodement, new programming, new coding. June's the new thing. So just be kind of watching that. Be kind of having your tee-hee-hee moment of like, yeah, and I'm a part of it. I'm doing it. I'm doing this thing. I'm doing light grid work around me that is sending out that ripple effect that affects everybody else around me. All right, so let me tune into team for just a second here. Just a little bit of a note here. Angelic and Archangelic realm is coming in on a lot of this re-encodement. So good idea to call in your highest and your best archangels to work with you on this. That would be a good idea as well. And they are saying, be prepared for a lot more information to begin to flow. I think they're going to begin to be a lot more chatty Cathy with us than they have in the past. And we kind of got to get used to that again of bumping up and being ready for messaging, writing down messaging, listening to messaging. I think we're just on the cusp of that beginning to happen again as well. All right. I'm not hearing anything else. So that's what I've got for you today. Make sure you keep walking forward to meet those miracles along the way, and I will see you in the next video.